On like butterfly guard from long range when they're grabbing like ankles and whatnot, we can't really get a grip on them. We're going to work a little bit on submissions too, just from long range. There's not very many like real successful ones. There's a couple that you can play around with, and sometimes you'll hit them, sometimes you won't. One of the things to do, it's a little bit harder without the gi to get a hold of these, but it's still possible. I'm going to grab a hold of him in some way. Usually I like to put my foot on the hip, both feet if I can. Get a hold of a wrist. If I can reach his neck, a lot of times I'll grab the wrist and I'll kind of just come here and start pulling him forward. Because if I do this, it takes him a few seconds to get his hand, then I can start kind of getting a grip on his head and start stretching him out a little. What we usually like to do, I'll usually bop him in the back of the head and I'll move this hand underneath the jaw at the same time. So we kind of come here. Forces him to come down and it's hard for him to stop. As I do this, I'll let my legs bend, so obviously I grab his head and I push. I'm not going to get a good grip on it. It stretches him out, but I can't get his head where I want it. So I'm kind of just fighting. I'll usually start pulling here, mess with him. He'll try to pull his arm out, but then when he does that, I can pop him in the head because he's worried about the arm. So I pop him in the head and I pull. And I grab it here. It's hard for Jojo to pull his head out. When you pull it out, Jojo, I put my weight on there and I just try to stay there. Okay, so I pop it, I pull it in, and I switch to the guillotine grip right away. I keep my hand on top. And I grab my wrist. Okay, my hand that's on the chin, I'm gonna basically make into a fist. Once I grab that fist, I'm gonna tuck his head, fall to my side, and this arm's gonna go on top. Okay. If you want to, you could lock guard at that point too. I mean, if you want, because your feet are already on the hips. So when we pull, I can pull here. As I come back, I can throw the feet up over. Like, it's pretty easy to kind of take your choice. You can do whatever you want with your legs at that point. Some people like to stay butterfly and as the guy rolls, finish it from mount. So I mean, I could do that as well if I have him. If I go, if he decides to jump, like he just jumps over and rolls, or he'll just kind of like dive over. I just kind of keep, and I can come up just like we did before and finish as well. But I mean, the main concept behind it, you kind of fighting here. I can be grabbing both wrists. I'm just pulling. As he's trying to fight his wrists, he's not worrying about his head anymore. I can actually reach the head now. Just pop it, grab it. Most people have trouble stopping this one. They don't expect it. It catches them by surprise. Pull it in, hand come in for that guillotine grip. Fall to the side and the arm comes up. Okay, let's play with that.